a live look now from Milan, where in just a matter of weeks, the world will be watching history be made when the Winter Olympics begin. And one Maryland university is already building some deep connections to Italy, not through athletics, but through language, music, and culture. For these Morgan State University students, learning Italian is opening doors in ways they had never imagined.
I don't think I would be as connected, which people in the audience, they can see.
An Italian flag shines as music major Alexandria Kelly's voice commands the attention in a Morgan State University classroom. Kelly isn't just singing Italian, she's embodying it.
Once I got to this class, suddenly I can see words that I can understand, so I can connect more with the music and more with the story of the music.
The sophomore student is just one of dozens enrolled in Morgan State University's Italian language program. The Maryland University is the only historically black college or university in the nation with this curriculum. The program was born in part by music majors eager to better understand the classical works in their repertoire.
And I was told by Dr. Helen Harrison, who is the chair of the Department of World Languages, that there was always an interest, especially from the Department of Music.
Dr. Nicolino Applauso helped spearhead the program in 2018. It immerses his students in Italian culture through direct experiences with music, food, history, and even study abroad opportunities.
I developed a specific connection with the Afro-Italian population in Italy as we went on experiential learning. So it's very important for the student to connect with a student from African descent, being historically black college here, that we fostered this community awareness in Baltimore and Maryland.
For students like Sinai Lucas, their Italian journey begins as a graduation requirement, but later becomes a revelation.
So my study when I went there was about citizenship for Black citizens there in Italy. And basically they were talking about just their barriers with racism there. And so that was really important for me to look at, in a different lens.
The program goes beyond speaking the language. It also helps students see parallels between Italy and the United States. Connecting with the Black History Foundation in Italy helped Lucas graduate. She says the experience expanded her view of Italy and herself within the country.
That was probably my favorite part, actually, getting a chance to immerse myself with people of color that weren't in my culture, but in another, and trying to find themselves, and still dealing with those battles that we're dealing with in the United States, But they're still not feeling seen. They're still not being accepted as who they are.
Traveling abroad isn't the only way these Italian language students sharpened their academic futures.
It's really good to challenge yourself, and I really do enjoy speaking Spanish and speaking Italian, and since I want to be a juvenile defense attorney, I really think it would be helpful for me to, get in touch with all those different cultures and everything.
Italian is definitely a tool. I'm a philosophy major, so I definitely read a lot of Italian philosophers. So having that vocabulary now, it will definitely be a resource for me.
As the world turns its eyes to Italy for the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, these students say cultural understanding matters now more than ever.
I really hope that the world continues to do this work where we care about these people's culture aside from our own and also respect it and want to indulge in it too. Just because it's not your culture doesn't mean that you can't find something of interest in it.
That was beautiful. Wow, just gorgeous singing there in a very cool program. The Morgan State Italian language program is supported in part by Italy's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, as well as the Associated Italian American Charities of Maryland, which created a scholarship fund in 2019. So far, 13 students have received scholarships to study Italian.